Florida's got something like 800 miles of beaches, which sounds amazing until you actually have to pick one for your vacation. It usually comes down to two heavyweights: the crystal clear waters of Destin on the Panhandle, or the sugar white sands of Clearwater Beach on the Gulf Coast. Here's the thing, both of these places have won awards. Both have sunsets that'll make you stop mid-sentence. But they're really different once you're actually there. Pick the wrong one and you might find yourself sitting in traffic when all you wanted was to stroll to dinner. Or maybe you're stuck in a quiet condo when what you really craved was that buzzing resort scene. So I'm going to walk you through everything: the beaches, the food, what it's like at night, how crowded it gets, and yeah, the cost. By the time we're done here, you'll know exactly which spot fits your kind of vacation. Let's get into the ultimate Florida showdown: Destin versus Clearwater. All right, let's start with the overall feel. Destin sits on the Emerald Coast in the Florida Panhandle. Think long stretches of condos and beach houses, clear emerald water, and a strong focus on boating, fishing, and that classic family beach trip. Destin feels more spread out. You drive between beaches, restaurants, and attractions, and many people rent condos with full kitchens, which is nice if you've got a big group or you're trying to save a little money. It often feels laid back, like a beach town designed for families and groups who want space and do not mind driving a little. Clearwater Beach feels very different. It sits on a barrier island west of Tampa. You have high-rise resorts, a wide beach, and a very walkable strip of hotels, restaurants, and shops. Once you park, you can walk to almost everything, which is amazing if you hate getting in the car on vacation. Clearwater feels busier and more built up, with more energy at night. Let's talk about the main attraction: the beach. We'll start with Destin. There's a reason this area is called the Emerald Coast. The water here isn't just blue, it's a stunning jewel-toned green that looks like the Caribbean. The sand in Destin is unique. It's made of Appalachian quartz. This means the sand stays cool to the touch, even in the blistering July heat. Many beaches here have gentle waves, which works well for kids and anyone who loves floating around in the Gulf. However, Destin's beaches are often backed by private condos. This is a crucial detail. Access can sometimes be tricky if you aren't staying strictly oceanfront, as private property lines extend right down to the sand in some areas. You will find public beaches along with state parks and quieter stretches if you drive east, toward places like Henderson Beach State Park, or even further along Scenic Highway 30A. Now, let's look at Clearwater. Consistently voted the #1 beach in America, Clearwater is massive. The beach is incredibly wide, meaning even on crowded days, there's usually room to spread out. The water here is a little calmer and shallower, making it perfect for wading. The verdict on beaches? If you want that shocking, I can't believe this is the USA watercolor, Destin wins. But if you want a manicured, wide beach that is groomed daily and feels like a giant resort, Clearwater takes the point. If you're enjoying the video so far, could you do me a quick favor? It takes just a second and it genuinely helps us keep making videos you'll love. Tap the like button, share the video, or join our community by subscribing. Also, please let me know in the comments below what destination you'd like featured next. Your idea could become our next video. Thanks, I really appreciate your support. Now, what do you actually do all day once you are off the sand? In Destin, the crown jewel of activities is Crab Island. It's not actually an island, but a submerged sandbar where hundreds of boats gather. You can rent a pontoon, anchor up, and spend the day wading in waist-deep water. There are floating restaurants, mobile vendors, and inflatable obstacle courses. It is arguably the most unique boating party in Florida. Destin also brands itself as the world's luckiest fishing village. If you want deep-sea fishing, this is your spot. There are also jet ski rentals, parasailing, sunset cruises, and plenty of mini golf and go-karts for kids. You also have Big Kahuna's Water and Adventure Park and easy day trips along the Emerald Coast, like Okaloosa Island and the charming beach towns on 30A. Clearwater, on the other hand, is less about boating and more about entertainment. You have the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, famous for its rescue work. You have the Sea Screamer speedboat tours and the famous pirate ship cruises. But the heart of Clearwater is Pier 60. Every single night, they host a sunset celebration. We're talking street performers, crafters, musicians, and outdoor movies. It's a daily festival that is completely free and totally family-friendly. The verdict? If you have a boat or love fishing, Destin is undisputed. If you want walkable entertainment and attractions you can reach on foot, Clearwater wins. Let's talk money, because yeah, both of these trips can get expensive in a hurry. In Destin, you'll see everything from condos to vacation homes to hotels. A lot of families split a condo, cook a few meals at home, and save their cash for boat tours and activities. Prices definitely spike in summer and around holidays, but if you're flexible with your dates and don't mind staying a little back from the beach, Destin can actually offer pretty good value, especially for groups. Clearwater Beach tends to feel pricier per night, especially if you're right on the sand. Those big resorts, parking fees, restaurant prices, it adds up. But here's the flip side. You don't have to rent a car if you plan carefully. You can shuttle or Uber from Tampa Airport straight to Clearwater Beach, then just walk everywhere. Destin usually requires a rental car, gas, and paid parking at popular beach access points. The verdict? Destin can be cheaper for larger groups and condos, while Clearwater can be more expensive per room, but simpler and lighter on transportation planning. Crowds can make or break a beach trip, so this comparison matters. Destin gets very busy in summer, especially around holidays, but because the area is spread out, you can often escape the thickest crowds by choosing your beach access wisely or driving to nearby state parks. Traffic along Highway 98 can be slow at rush times, yet you still have many pockets that feel relaxed once you reach the sand. Clearwater Beach packs a lot of people into a smaller, more walkable area. If you want a social scene, boardwalk energy, and people watching, it can be a dream. If you want quiet, it may feel overwhelming, especially during spring break and weekends. The good news is that you can cross the bridge to Sandkey Park or explore nearby beaches that feel more peaceful. In simple terms, Destin spreads its crowds out along many beaches and condos, while Clearwater concentrates them in one busy, lively core. Both spots share that classic Gulf Coast pattern: hot summers, mild winters, and hurricane season from late summer into fall. In Destin, late spring and early fall are often the sweet spots. You get warm water, pleasant air temperatures, and slightly smaller crowds. Winter can be cooler and windier, but still much nicer than many other places in North America. Clearwater Beach enjoys similar patterns, but sits a bit farther south. This usually means slightly warmer winter temperatures compared to Destin, which can matter if you are planning a January or February escape. Summer in both places is hot and humid, so plan for early morning beach time, an afternoon break in the shade, and then sunset walks once the sun drops. Keep an eye on hurricane forecasts during late summer and fall, and consider travel insurance in both destinations if you are booking far ahead during that window. Travel logistics are a big reason many people pick one over the other. Clearwater Beach is very easy to reach from Tampa International Airport. In normal traffic, it is roughly a 30 to 40-minute drive. You can use a shuttle, rideshare, or rent a car. Once you get to Clearwater Beach, many visitors park their car and walk the rest of the trip. There are trolleys and local transport options along the coast. Destin usually involves a bit more planning. The closest airport is Destin Fort Walton Beach Airport. Some travelers also use Pensacola or Panama City Beach, then drive along the coast. A rental car is almost always needed since Destin is spread out and many attractions are a short drive apart. The trade-off is freedom. Having a car in Destin makes it very easy to explore different beaches, state parks, and towns along the Emerald Coast, and to escape busy areas when you want a quieter day. Food and nightlife can change how a place feels once the sun goes down. Destin has a strong seafood scene, with places along the harbor where you can eat fresh Gulf fish and watch charter boats come in. HarborWalk Village gives you restaurants, live music, and evening activities in one spot. Nightlife exists, but it usually feels more relaxed and focused on families and groups unwinding after a day on the water. Clearwater Beach tips more toward resort-style dining and nightlife. There are rooftop bars, beach bars, and plenty of spots with live music. Pier 60 stays busy at sunset, and nearby streets buzz with people walking, grabbing ice cream, and shopping. If you like to end your beach day with a walkable night out, Clearwater has the edge. If you want some evening fun but prefer that classic coastal town feeling, Destin can feel more comfortable. Here's where the comparison becomes very practical. Destin often works best for larger families, multi-generation trips, and groups of friends who want a condo, kitchen, and a mix of pool days and boat days. If someone in your group loves fishing, Destin's a no-brainer. It's also great for people who like exploring different beaches instead of staying on one strip the whole time. Clearwater Beach is ideal for people who want a simple, walkable vacation. If you pictured landing at the airport, arriving at your hotel, and then spending most of your time walking between the beach, restaurants, and the pier, Clearwater will fit you very well. It is a strong pick for couples, smaller families, and anyone who prefers to avoid driving on vacation. Both can work for solo travelers, but Clearwater gives more people around you in a compact area, while Destin gives more space and that laid-back coastal feeling. A quick reality check can save you frustration later. In Destin, traffic on the main road can feel heavy during busy weeks, so build extra time into your plans. Beach access and parking around popular stretches can also fill up quickly. Some people are surprised that many parts of Destin feel more like a long line of condos and vacation homes than a single walkable downtown. In Clearwater Beach, parking is one of the biggest complaints. It can be expensive and hard to find, especially near the pier and during peak times. Crowds stay thick well into the evening. If you picture quiet ocean sounds from your balcony, double-check how close your hotel is to main streets and bars. Also remember that both spots are very popular during spring break and summer, so advance booking matters. None of these are deal breakers, but going in with honest expectations helps you enjoy the real strengths of each destination. That wraps up our Destin versus Clearwater showdown. Which Florida gem are you picking for your next trip? Tell us in the comments below and let us know why. Before you go, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new destination breakdown. More sunny escapes are coming soon. So click on the left for our latest video, or on the right for a playlist packed with Florida and US coastal destinations. See you in the next adventure.